Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. Happy Friday. And what am I doing today? What are we doing? Oh, sorry. Who's 31? This is Salt Lake City edition. After this, we're going to do Miami as well. Okay, so for this one, wait, let me get all this stupid stuff out of the way. Sorry, guys. Let me get your comments. Hi, whoever's in the room. Please hit the like button, subscribe, comment on this as well in the live chat. I'll drop the call-in link in a little while because I need to know whose side you guys are on. Hello. Miss Little Red is here. I hope I'm saying that right. So we're live on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook. And come here, kitty. My kitty cat's in here. See how long it's going to last with me throwing her out. So again, this is Whose Side Are You On? Salt Lake City. And Jen Shah, Angie K, Heather, Jen Shah. I'm sorry. Yeah, Heather and Jen Shah, and Lisa and Jen Shah. So I guess basically Jen Shah and everyone, right? Oh guys, it's really hot in here too. So everybody come in. I'll let everybody get in the room for a minute. Might mess up my hair. So did you see Miami? Anybody see Miami? I'm going to talk about Miami after this. I literally tried to watch the first episode. I didn't want to ruin the recaps. I just wanted to save some for the next week. You know what I mean? That didn't happen. I ended up watching all 4, but I'm only going to do the first 2. But so for Whose Side Are You On, I'm going to do. Did I say I'm on Twitter? Yeah, I'm on Twitter. And after that, I'll be on TikTok and Reddit. I'll post them on there. And thank you guys. I am getting new subscribers every day, like a lot of new subscribers every day. For some reason, I'm having a hard time seeing who you guys are because I think you might be private, some of you. But to everybody that has been subscribing, I appreciate you. I didn't realize that my call-in link, or I'm sorry, my clickable link thing was not. I was like, I don't know how to say your name. I was like, I don't know how to say that. Sure, too late. Okay. Little, like little. Oh, I get it. Hey, I'm only 5 foot too, so 5 foot. So what was I thinking? Oh, new subscribers, thank you very much. I appreciate all of you. I'm assuming that's who's been joining. And sometimes if you guys don't comment, I can't see you. I can see how many people are here. I can see who's on Twitter on. I can see who's on Facebook. I can see who's on. But I cannot see the YouTube subscribers. Yeah, I'm even small. I'm like 5 foot. 130 pounds. I'm like a small child, but got my hair. I just got my hair, literally just got my hair done, guys. I just did it 5 minutes before, right before I got on, and it's new hair. Not that anybody cares. And I'm kind of obsessed with it, except it's really bothering me because I'm not used to it. It's stabbing. It's kind of stabbing me in the back a little bit. Anyway, so don't mind me. I'm gonna stop messing with it. I'll leave it alone. Okay. I know it's annoying. I'm watching myself on the YouTube thingy. But so last time, thank you. I appreciate that. You know what I did like an idiot? So I just had the blonde, right? The one I just had this week. I wanted something a tiny bit darker. I thought make it a little bit darker, the bottom a little bit darker. So I went out and I got new hair and, ordered new hair. And I thought I had ordered different hair. I ended up getting the same exact hair that I already had. I don't know. And I couldn't even I didn't even end up returning it. But anyway, enough about me. So, did you see Miami? Everybody? Because I'm going to talk about this afterwards. I'm completely obsessed with it, and I can't wait to talk about it, but I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. But I do want to say this about Salt Lake. I am extremely disappointed. I feel like I don't know if Miami just ruined this for me or not, because I feel like now nothing is going to compare. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I feel like this made Salt Lake extremely boring to me. Not boring, but just extremely we need new I feel like we need all new stuff. I am tired of Jen Shah. Oh, okay. If I gave you my app and my email and stuff so you can just log on to it, is that cool? I think we can do that, right? My God, I have to do that. Yeah, you're going to literally log on to my Peacock because I pay for it, the streaming network. And you have to watch Miami because I can't be sitting here talking about Miami and you don't know what we're talking about. Because you're here with me every day. So, okay, cool. Okay, remind me before we go to do that. And then to figure out how to get you in my. Do you have me on Instagram? If you're not, go. You might. I'm not sure. If you're on Instagram, go and find me on there. That way, we can talk through there. But yeah. Oh my God, yes, please. And you know what? Now I don't even want to do that after this because I want you to be able to enjoy the, like, talk about the chat. But yeah, okay. So yeah, definitely get that over done. And of course, I know I didn't put this out until like 5 minutes before I went on. Okay, Twitter, not on Twitter or no on Twitter. Yeah, I'm on Twitter too. I don't know. So say, okay, who started on? So I feel like this is like, what I'm saying. Okay, I feel like we're going to lose Jen. We know we're obviously losing Jen. So and that just makes it, it opens up the room for new cast. And as much as I can't stand SHAH, I've only really been watching because of her. Now that I think about it, I keep saying this. And maybe the only thing we're gonna get when she's gone is like the cotton candy drama that we got with OC in the very beginning, that I keep saying I'm missing. I feel like as the last 2 years, I keep calling it the rock bottom of reality television. It's when Erica got arrested, and it all went downhill after that. I didn't even count Teresa in there because, we were kind of like, Teresa still came back to Bravo. She wasn't gone that long. It wasn't, she didn't completely deny everything to us and act like she's, but whatever. It's not the same thing. But Jen Shah gives us a lot of good. Heather, yeah, me too. Exactly. I was going to get to that. I'm feeling so differently about Heather. I feel like, right, so we always had the second season curse with these ladies, with all the franchises. So I remember, like, maybe when it first came out, and Bernie was out, and it was Leah was out, and Heather was on, and we're like, these two women, like, how could Leah McSweeney ever have a bad season? We thought, no way would she have a bad second season curse. It would never work. It'll never happen. It won't apply to her. Well, it did. And then I feel like Heather has the third season. It's a new thing now. Now it's like the third season curse, because I was like, all right, Heather Gay, she's like a pretty decent, like, human being. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what could she possibly do to make us upset and make us feel like some type of way about her and ruin her, like, perfect image that we had, right? It's the third season curse. And her extreme need to be validated, I think, and to have, like, a friendship with to me, with all right, so there's a convicted felon that they're all fighting about. Think about it. They're all fighting about who's the better friend to the convicted felon who's not going to be here in a month, who has shit all over them. So really, guys, who gives a fuck? Oh, shit. 7 minutes. Sorry. Yeah. So, like, who, honestly, at this point, who gives a fuck? Because the girl's not even going to be here in a month. I love you, Jen Shah, for the show. I love you and your little bit of drama that you give. But I don't like the criminalistic behavior. And the fact that you threw Angie's shoes, I want to get into whose side, but the whole Angie throwing the shoes overboard that was horrible to me. And then for last week, it was pouring champagne on her head. Like, come on. I don't care if she apologized for pouring the champagne on her head, Jen. This girl, obviously there's a induction fee into the Housewives. Okay. Which I'm not going to say that that's why she had the party for Coach Shah, but I'm pretty sure that money was, that's right. That's your entry fee into the Real Housewives, right? Somebody always throws a party and spends the money. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think about the money situation with Coach Shah. Do you think that Angie should have brought that back, or should have brought it back up and asked her for the money if she didn't really want the money until just recently? I, for one, say that she should have brought it up, and I would have definitely called Jen out about it. And I definitely, after she threw my shoes overboard, yeah, definitely. Exactly. I don't like any of the flip-flopping that Heather does. And I'm going to say flip-flopping. Like, I was actually on her side with the whole Whitney stuff when Whitney was saying that Angie, the whole stuff with Angie H. And Lisa Barlow giving blowies for courtside seats to the Jazz, which nobody could tell me if that actually really happened. But I was actually on Heather's side because I actually believe that Heather didn't really hear that. And I was like, all right, you should have to tell Lisa what that person said. You know what I mean? Because at that point, remember, Heather was still kissing Lisa's ass, and she wouldn't be her friend. So I feel horrible that Angie H isn't there. I think Angie H should have been on this trip, because we've heard more about her in the last, how many, 2 seasons than we have about Angie K. And I like Angie K a lot. Like, that's what I'm going to say. Like, so we'll just start with her. I'm on Angie K's side. And I'm going to play the after show so you guys can hear, I'll play it on here so you guys can hear them talk about it. And then we'll go into the whose side stuff. But, okay. So with Angie and Jen, whose side are you on? I know, and I was only kidding when I said it's never Jen Shah. You guys always have to agree with me, but no, don't do that. It can be anybody you want. No, Oh, the polls. Let me talk about the polls too. So okay, so all the Instagrams or the polls on Instagram, YouTube, and on Facebook, and the Whose Side Are You On? You guys are on Angie K's side with this one. It wasn't even 50-50. It was like 70-80. I mean 70-80, 70-30. All right, bravo. Salt Lake City. And again, I'm going to say this about the after show. Heather and Whitney's faces. Like seriously, I want to learn. I need to learn how to do the like, PIP in here, picture in picture, so I can actually pull stuff up when I'm talking to you guys. Okay, so this is. Let's get into the one with Angie. That's what Lisa. Oh, and Lisa, man. Oh, I can't wait to talk about Lisa. Okay. It's Heather Gay questioning her friend. Okay.
After arriving in San Diego, you ladies spent the afternoon on a yacht.
Yacht? That was not a yacht. We were on, like, what's it called? Coast Guard's. The Coast Guard's boat. There's nothing bougie about this boat.
Get this thing.
Yeah, just like that. Don't get me there.
Sorry, Captain.
So as CEO fun, I thought, like, what's better than taking a bunch of people who really can't stand each other right now in the middle of the ocean on a boat, isolated together?
Genius.
Ever expect me to have your back? Oh, don't. You
Okay, hold on.
anything. You want her to have your back?
This is Lisa and Jen Shah. So we'll go, I'm going to play this. We'll go into all three that I asked you guys about.
Watch what the happens, Lisa.
It was a really great idea.
I hate to wash our shoes, but
something had to be sacrificed, and unfortunately, it happened to be a pair of shoes. Those shoes are not mine.
are they yours?
They're not mine.
Great.
Wait, are those your shoes?
Someone came back and said Jen threw some shoes overboard, and it was so funny. Lisa was so stressed out that they were hers.
Oh my God! I hope they're not my Saint Laurent ones. I think she thought Angie's shoes were mine.
Well, if you're so rich, bitch, buy another pair.
My pre-ordered buy-to-sell shoes, thank God, were still on the bench on the boat, or I would have been so upset.
At that moment, I did not care about my
Angie.
shoes. I don't know. They're gone. I just bought them. I was really worried about my phone because it has all the photos of my daughter on it and just, important things. So I was relieved. But to see Meredith and Heather laughing with her just
I was disappointed in Meredith for that.
my opinion of them and how I feel about them.
The shoes were those. I don't know. Nobody knew whose shoes those were.
I thought they were Jen's.
Who cares?
Jen,
I don't know.
Well,
When I played the shoe game, would I match faces to shoes? I don't know.
Oh, Heather, I thought you were.
How
Exactly.
disappointing.
Exactly.
Good time, girl.
Jen was just so.
Like, why is Heather fucking doubling down on this shit, dude? Like, I honestly, I need you guys to go to look at her, look at the after show, and look at Heather's face in these confessionals, these after show things, and like and keep playing. Sorry. Play.
Intoxicated.
Wait a minute. I need a drink to deal with these bitches.
There was no reason for me to even go up and try and talk to her about the shoes because she was just so far gone. It would have made zero sense. And Whitney looked at me and she said, "There's her shoes." She goes, "Throw them overboard." And it was like I tried to talk myself into doing it because I thought, okay, that bitch threw my shoes in the ocean. I'm going to throw hers overboard. And I looked at him, and they were white, and my dress was white. And I just thought, you know what, better move.
I agree.
I took her shoes, I put them on, and I wore them off the boat. And she stumbled off drunk
With no shoes
with
on.
no shoes, barefoot.
Yes,
and she did not even know
Notice.
that her shoes were gone.
That is the better move. Like, I'm glad you didn't listen to me. Because that was petty.
No, it was good, though. I took it.
I'm ready. I feel the shit off the boat. You
Yeah.
throw my shoes.
Exactly. Donna says she threw her off the boat. Lisa Barlow is not a fan of stripper cops. The only person I want to date.
Your first night in San Diego had a big surprise.
I mean, I'm one heck of a hula-er. I was watching everyone try to hula dance, and I just
agree.
thought, I've never been happier.
Yes, good feet together, big
Good for you, Heather.
And this one, This one's got hips on creased
Oh, God.
skins.
Lisa and Meredith trying to dance. Oh my God. I thought I was white. These girls are so skinny and so just, no. It's so cute though. They tried. At least they tried.
I wish I could move my hips like that.
You have no ass, girl.
It was a beautiful party, like the dancers,
So
the
beautiful.
food. That
Yeah.
was so cool.
Oh, and the food was so
Yeah,
amazing.
to be exposed
Whitney, your
to
face
the
looks so
culture
weird.
and
Jen
to share
did
that.
look amazing.
I was actually
Okay.
excited.
I'm gonna
about
try to show you guys.
Luau
I'm sorry.
prior
I'm not
to
gonna be able to stop talking
what
about it until you guys
happened
see it.
Are you serious, Jen?
I'm serious.
And then I felt really uncomfortable because now I'm going to Jen's
Even Angie
party.
looks
We're
weird
not
here.
speaking. We are not even looking at each other, and it kind of ruined it for me because I just felt like I shouldn't even
Can I
be
see
there.
Angie's
It's
face?
just interesting that there's another party being
This is
thrown.
great.
My first thought was, who's paying for
Look at
this?
weird Whitney's
Not
face.
me.
Weird
I
Whitney's
paid
face.
for Sharice's
It's too. It had a glare on it.
What did you pay for?
This is something like that I've always loved about Jen is her strong Polynesian culture. And I'm like, okay, this is like a cool dinner. Like everything she had, the dancers, like it's beautiful. I think it's like so fun. It's beautiful.
It's beautiful. She says it how many times?
I did not want them to touch me. I didn't want them to come near me. I didn't want to look at them. I'm
Oh,
not
shut up.
interested.
Yeah, you're too busy looking at your sister's ex-boyfriend, John Barlow. She did steal her from Brett's sister.
I will pay them to stay away from me. Don't arrest me. I haven't committed a crime.
And she still has,
You don't.
Lisa Barlow still has the 80s homeless, chic looking from Jersey. Straight with the whole Dr. Pepper, or whatever, the iced, her Diet Coke, what am I trying to say? And then all she's missing is a Suboxone wrapper and a pack of Marlboro menthol white.
What's fine right now?
Just saying.
Like I literally was like,
So
I had a
homeless. I
pit in
wish
my
you could see it.
stomach and I was like terrified inside. I'm like, I don't want to look. I'm glad they didn't take it off.
I mean, I use a
would've
lot of
died.
tan. Well,
The
I
only
don't use
person I want to
self
see naked
tan.
is John Barlow. Like that's it. Nobody else.
Yeah, your sister's ex-boyfriend. Angie K says Heather Gay turned on her to deflect from her
At
own
the Luau
issues.
dinner,
Yep.
Jen opens up to Heather about her feelings towards Angie Harrington.
I show up at the choir auditions. Angie's there.
My feelings were hurt. You know, at this dinner to deflect from Heather and Jen's issues. They're like bringing it back to Whitney.
My feelings were hurt that she showed up with Whitney in a matching outfit.
A little bit of blame coming on me.
I think we're all friends.
This has nothing to do with
This is par for course for Heather. Like Heather can never take accountability
Nope.
for the things
I
she's
noticed
doing,
that.
and especially when they're like really things. Heather cannot take any accountability for it. So of course she's gonna blame Whitney.
I just felt like Fruit Ninja, you know, just like everybody's coming to me, just like, you told me that if Jen ever gave you an ultimatum, you would not be friends with her no more.
I love this. The
Girls
demise
continue
of
a friendship with you,
Jennifer and Heather.
and
This
I
girl
still give
continued
like,
a friendship with me.
you know, like keep coming, who's next? I don't want to talk about feelings anymore.
It's not
I just
feelings.
wanna
It's called being
Go
two-faced.
out and eat and drink with some girls.
It's not feelings, Heather.
And make some jokes. And I think we all can use
This is what she's doing, okay? It wasn't talking about feelings. That's not what you guys were talking about. You're talking about how you're fucking two-faced and you're a flip-flopper and you change your mind. That you literally say whatever Jen Shaw wants to hear, but not to her face. And then to say, I just want to have fun. I just want to do this. I want to do that. It's like, why, Heather? Because you're getting called the fuck out?
That. So I don't know. I just feel like this is exactly why I didn't want to come, you guys. Like
Okay, because it's everybody else's
I
fault.
knew what time it was. Like I knew this was coming.
don't deflect and don't change
Exactly.
the subject. Heather will
Exactly.
just do whatever serves her in that moment. I think sometimes Heather forgets.
I didn't know that she was going to show up with Whitney. I had no idea. I did not know.
You
Nancy
invited
was
us.
Just
Angie,
my auditions.
yes, Angie and I both posted it on our
rehearsals.
social media.
Yes, you did, Heather.
Or she just flip flops, and it's based on other people's reactions.
Right.
So if she sees, wait, Jen's getting upset about this, she's going to change her reaction to the situation.
I don't really like Whitney, but I agree with her.
The trip.
Angie's hooked up in San Diego.
It was once she saw Jen was mad at me.
You $5,000 necklace. Don't lie,
A
Angie.
$5,000 necklace for the
Turned on
party.
me and took it as like, here is this opening that I'm going to go after Angie K now and try and deflect from things that I've done to Jen, and I'm going to expose Angie for being a bad friend.
She was acting like this trip was her thing. That's like taking the best room and doing all these things and like not even acknowledging you.
Heather came on to
What the hell,
on
Heather?
this trip
Shut up,
thinking like
weirdo.
me and Jen are kind of like done. I'm the odd one out here. And then when she saw an issue between Angie and Jen, she just looked at that as her opportunity to be like, I'm going to get Jen back. It doesn't matter all the things I've been doing. I get Jen back.
I know you have never been ambushed.
Jen's
like
going.
that.
Jen's
It's very
leaving.
painful, I know.
Jen's leaving. Jen's going to be gone in a month. Again, why the fuck do we even care about this? Like, who cares about being a better friend than Jen? She's leaving. And she shit all over all of you.
I take a deep breath because you're good, you're strong.
I'm making the touchdown, and that's Jen. I've got her back, and you're on the outs now, meaning Angie.
The touch.
There's some patterns.
There is. And talking
Like
it out and processing it is really eye-opening.
Like, listen, Whitney and I did not have a perfect past. Whitney's getting thrown under the bus, and it's easy to just keep blaming Whitney. But Whitney's like taking the heat for stuff
Because Jen thinks
that I
that she
think
gets
they're
the best of
responsible for
everything.
doing, and they're dysfunctional.
Because
I
she's
don't
going to be in
even
a
wanna
5
call it
by
friendship.
9
It's not a friendship. It's a
for the next
Weird.
10 to 15. 11 to 15. Whitney Rose identifies a pattern. When Jen Shaw is mad, it always
It
lands on
wasn't all
Lisa.
smooth sailing on the boat.
I just like literally wish I got into like one of the tenders and took off.
Tenders, not Tinder, tender. And this isn't even Jersey.
She keeps making comments about go be with your friend Angie. Don't do this to me. I'm a good friend to you. Don't do this.
And be a good friend, because if I did this,
This shit right here.
We live it. If Jen's mad at Angie, we all have to.
Like, who yells at their friends like that? Like, she's literally apologizing, and like Lisa's like, you're being ridiculous. Like, knock it off. Like, and again, I'm not a Lisa fan. I can't stand her. But in this moment, she's right, and she tried to walk away so many times and tried to help Jen before she flipped out on her. Like, I mean, Jen's lucky that like Lisa didn't fuck her up, because I think Lisa can fight.
Be mad at Angie. I didn't do anything to her. I was definitely going to stand up for Angie, but it doesn't mean I haven't been a great friend to Jen. I think that she was like thinking I was choosing sides. It's not even about choosing sides. It's like you just did something
You have to pay
horrible
for it.
to our friend.
Like, you can get as many men as you want to pay for them.
What she just did was not funny, not fun.
Mm-mm.
It wasn't something we do on every girls trip.
Nope.
You know what? In Arizona, we might have like had like a little fun on the trolley, but it wasn't demeaning, and it was like actually like fun.
Wait, is this a wet t-shirt contest?
I didn't like my boots getting ruined. Yeah. Which is like, these are from the Gaucho collection. in
Well, see, I'd be
2007.
pissed off too
Felt like it
about
was-
that.
It was fun.
No.
And I'm not going to let Angie feel isolated and sit here uncomfortable.
It's the only time I've
because
ever
she's my
agreed
friend
with
too.
Lisa.
Has anyone noticed that whenever Jen is upset, it always turns to Lisa?
Always.
It always,
Yep.
Jen could be mad at her doctor, and
Her
somehow it'll always turn to being mad at
It's a
Lisa.
pattern.
It's really interesting, and I don't know what it's about, but
I think it's because Lisa is not as loud and aggressive and like vocal as much as Jen.
It was one time,
And Jen probably feels like she's an easy target.
See, I totally disagree with that.
And we discussed this. She'll engage
Lisa,
on social media.
yeah.
And she
she
wrote about
doesn't
that.
back down.
Come on!
The easy target is Heather.
Jen likes that. She likes the response. She doesn't want to be shut down. She doesn't want to be ignored. She wants you to engage. And Lisa will engage with her.
Yeah, it fuels Jen probably. So
It
she
does.
wasn't done with you. She needed more.
I have been your friend and I'm a good
Heather jumping in front of Lisa. Stop.
It's just
Let's fuck Heather up.
exhausting emotionally. This isn't fun. I'm not
No,
having a
fuck
great
these
time
people.
on this
I agree with you.
boat, and I'm seeing more and more clearly that Jen Shaw is not my friend. It's a one-sided friendship.
Oh, well, you told
There's like a
Heather
lot
that.
of those.
You knew that already, though, Lisa. Okay, well, that was one. Let's see what else we got going. So, I mean, why Lisa? I have no freaking idea. Like, she's not an easy target, I don't think. You know what I mean? Like, she's not. And, I just think it's whoever, like, I just think that actually, I don't think it matters who it is. I mean, if anybody's an easy target, it's Heather, you know? Because she's just such a freaking, like, yeah. I know. And, like, I get that we need drama, but it's the same drama. It's getting old. This Jen Shaw stuff is getting old. Her not, like, she was okay for what, the first half of the season? I don't even know what episode we're on. I just know that I'm bored and I'm tired of the same stuff. Like, so we always have Jen fighting with everybody or doing things behind people's backs. And then blaming everybody else. Like, okay, like with Coach Shaw's party last year, she blamed everybody else for her outbursts and her like stuff. Everything she did to Angie, she kind of gaslighted her there, you know. And then Heather just doubles down on it. It's horrible. So let's see what else we got. And like, yeah, so basically Heather and Lisa, I mean, obviously I'm on Lisa's side because, I mean, not Heather and Lisa and Jen, I'm obviously on Lisa's side. We just said why. Angie and Jen obviously on Angie's side. And I'll get to the other clip. And Heather and Jen, obviously, I don't think I'm going to say I'm on Heather's side, but I'm not kind of not on Jen's side either. But let's think about this one. The one with Heather and Jen. Let's think about this. Let me play this other one. I got to think about that. Let me get the other after show thing. Come on here. Oops. Hi people on Twitter. I see you. Thank you for showing up. And Facebook. I wish you guys, there's somebody that keeps showing up on Facebook, and it's always just one person, and I can't see who it is, and because they, for some reason, I don't know if they blocked their thing or whatever, but I don't know if they don't subscribe because they also don't follow me on Facebook, and I'm assuming that if you're not following me on Facebook, they haven't subscribed to my channel. And since my subscriber count's going up, you're gonna burn yourself, girlfriend. Just come here. Since my subscriber count is going up every day, I am probably going to make these subscriber-only chats, live chats. So, all right. So next we have. We just did this one. Next, Heather Gay.
Heather can never
Okay,
take
so Heather and Jen.
accountability for the things she's doing, and especially when they're like really shitty things.
Promising to post an apology
Come
and
here.
but relinquishing that
But
unit.
here's why she couldn't do it. She spoke to her legal team and they advised her not to do it.
Come up
This
here.
moment, we were very sincere, truly. In retrospect, I would have just brought a really lovely gift. I know she likes Louboutins.
Those shoes are not mine. Are they yours?
Okay.
They're not mine. Great. Something had to be sacrificed. Unfortunately, it happened to be a pair of shoes.
Not
The
good.
Real Housewives of Salt Lake City after show starts now.
Let's see what this says. Heather Gay questions issues. Okay. So we can talk about Heather and Jen.
Heather, you had an iconic line at the luau dinner.
Don't step
What's a Heather takedown dinner? Guess what? Go find yourself another Heather Gay. I'm out. Okay? Another Heather Gay. Like, I need to just go home, put the pillows over my head, and like watch my shows, eat my snacks,
Actually,
and
put the camera lower.
think, reminisce on the good times we had.
You see
Because
the
I
kitty
just,
cat.
I felt that way. Like, you know, I just
know.
felt
Everybody wants to see how
tired
pretty you
and
are.
sad and overwhelmed. You know,
Come on.
I was
There she
so
is.
thrilled
Can you see her
to be a
face?
housewife. You know, to have a seat at the table.
A seat at the cool
And
kids
Here
table.
I actually have a seat at the table,
Come
and I might be in over my head. You know.
You
I
are.
just felt like even when you win, you lose. Like I just didn't know
You weren't
how
winning.
to show up as a friend for anyone. Like maybe I shouldn't be here, and I felt like I shouldn't have been invited on the trip, and maybe not cut out to be to manage this friendship with you, Jen.
You've shown up for me for 60% and then you shit on me in my stomach.
It's getting to be too hard.
She's
And
pretty.
Angie, you've known me for a long time, and you seem to
Hi.
conveniently turn on me.
I've been a good friend to
No,
Jen.
Heather,
I
you
don't know if I
you
can say
conveniently
anything
didn't get
but-
stick up for her, so.
You know, Whitney hates me.
Is because the one person
Poor
that was
me,
saying
poor
to
Heather.
you,
Aw,
that is where
I'm
my
sorry.
pain is. Abuse, being taken advantage of, not having a voice.
She's my little tuxedo kitty, even though she's only half tuxedo. Come here, kitten.
Lisa hates. I've always hated me.
Until you figure
That's Sterling Murray.
out what it is that I trigger in you, we can't have a good, solid conversation and move forward. Thumbs up. You.
I just felt like I don't know if I'm cut out for this.
So when people are
What
like,
the hell? Grow up.
Lisa Barlow, don't do that. Lisa Barlow,
It's like,
pretty
really
people.
grow up.
Heather Gay is not a Heather
I
Gay.
agree.
Say that.
No, you have perpetuated that brand.
Guess what? Go find yourself another Heather Gay. I'm out.
I mean, I just thought Heather had reached a limit here, you know?
Well,
I think
what?
that the whole discord with Whitney took its toll for sure.
Anytime I bring up Lisa, it's like I'm having Lisa's back. I'm trying to understand what the lie was, Heather.
I think that was very hard on Heather emotionally. I think that coupled with her feeling like she had been really supportive of Jen and then feeling kind of in the middle between Jen and Angie, who she had gotten very close to over the course of the last year, was just too much. And you know what? Disengage. That's the time.
Disengage.
When you know nothing positive is going to come from your actions, disengage.
Just lessons from the Ice Queen, really.
She's
And
not.
I took note from my mentor.
Heather won this one, guys. The poll.
At the Luau dinner, Dana
1,000,
made some
100%.
revelation about the public apology to Harrington
That's crazy.
promised Jen.
Of course. Dana. That's a lie.
She spoke to her legal team and they advised her not to do it because they don't want any association with you.
We're so glad you're
We
here.
knew that.
Dana.
The door.
Strip so
Made
much
me
fun.
feel really good about pushing
Wow,
for that.
I don't know if the door.
choice that was.
Look, I think it meant
I don't know if the door was assaulted and then assaulted Heather in return, or did somebody or did she pull the door and assault herself with the door, or you know what I mean? Like, was the door originally assaulted and then in turn assaulted Heather, or what? So maybe Whitney assaulted the door and then the door assaulted Heather. But that's a freaking nasty black eye. But let's get back to that. We'll get back to that. Where'd it go? Uh-oh.
to Jen and Coach Shaw that we made an effort to do something at their request.
It's like, you know what? Talk to Angie and Chris. Have him apologize in public, like he put your name out there in public.
For sure. And I think we were
What do you guys think about that? Do you think that he should have put a public apology out? And when the lawyer tell him not to. Like, I understand why it admits to guilt or something. I don't know.
a little overambitious in that. Chris was advised by his attorneys and his PR team. This woman is facing real legal issues. This is not a good thing for you to be tied to. The attorney and our
Even though he made up a
PR
thing
people were
attorney on it.
Absolutely not. They felt like it was a stretch and kind of ridiculous, quite frankly. But I think in the
What do you
moment,
guys
we
think?
genuinely felt like, look, this is going to make him feel better. Let's do it. Whatever. Who cares? We don't have any ego in this thing. But I think that he's a professional, which is why it was dumb. He did what he did.
In a very immature moment. So as a 52-year-old man, please judge me later, but I rated a big
I thought it was like very pussy of him.
So
Pussy
he
bitch
didn't
of him.
issue
Yeah.
the apology. But in the
I
moment, we
wouldn't.
were very
I
sensitive.
would do it, but I wouldn't
The fact
expect
that she
my
agreed to
husband.
doing
Like, that's
it,
kind of.
Then you have to follow through and do it.
Pretty much, they thought they were going to get away with telling Jen what she wanted to hear so she could get on the trip. I had this conversation with Angie Harrington.
Again, Whitney. Now I gotta disagree with Whitney. I mean, yeah, I guess that's what she. Yeah, that's true.
She's like, it's going to look bad because people don't know about the account yet. And I'm like, well, are you more concerned about having this random apology that
I mean,
you
now
put
it's
up
gonna
for
be
a
linked to
couple
her.
days and take it
It's
down
on camera. It's on
Maybe
TV.
people
But
forget it.
then
Yeah.
this is going to come out that the reason you have to apologize is because you trolled her.
Chris Harrington
No,
started an Instagram page called SHAH Exposed.
Your husband trolled a
trolled
woman
Lisa.
in our friend group.
Yeah.
So I
Or not
don't
Lisa,
understand
you know
the reasoning behind why you're okay to put up the troll account and admit to it, but not admit to an apology. Wouldn't you want a public apology of like,
I agree with her. Oh
I'm
my
so
god.
sorry I did this?
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense.
I actually agree with
Jen
Whitney.
and me a public apology, and I think not just for trolling and cyberbullying. I think he owes me
Cyberbullying.
an apology for yelling at me in his home last year.
This is hurtful.
No, but we're trying to
This is hurtful.
And for
What?
he and his wife accusing me of something I didn't do.
Angie told us that John, Barlow, and Lisa have those tickets
That's right.
because
That's right.
Lisa sleeps with.
That was like a bitch move. Like,
Eh.
first you lie about someone, then you troll them.
The account may have
I'm
been
sorry, who
named
did
SHAH
they
Exposed, but it was really aimed at targeting Lisa.
Exactly.
And then you use somebody's name that's already going through the hardest time of their life to like get attention.
She did it to
for it.
herself,
Gross.
Lisa.
But no, I'm not surprised. Par for course. What's one more lie?
Exactly.
I mean, look, we were more than happy to do it. I thought it was a little dramatic. In retrospect, I would have just brought a really lovely gift and just tried to make peace. I know she likes Louboutins.
She's going to
I mean, you
jail.
can fix a lot of things with Louboutins.
The house on woman come to Shenshaw's defense.
At dinner, you're served a friendship
Why?
ultimatum.
I mean, it's the 6th grade.
What do you want me to do? Not be friends with Angie Harrington.
Okay, I'm not going to do that.
It feels forced.
Jen, you're going away.
It feels like people are riling
Again.
Jen up.
But you've told me that if Jen ever gave you an ultimatum, you would not be friends with her no more.
Have some boy. Don't worry about our problems. Jeez Louise.
I thought it was up. Like, you don't give people ultimatums like that.
Well, I have a little different perspective
Live
than Dana
viewers,
here
I don't know.
because Jen had told me a lot of things
Yeah.
Heather had done to her, and that she had, in
Who else
Jen's
is in the
words,
chat,
been
guys?
a friend to her.
Heather is my friend 60% of the time. The other 40%,
I like
I'm
that, too.
supposed to eat it, not say sweep it under the rug. Jen has been very upset with Heather because she feels like she hasn't been a good friend to her. She feels like
Can you see me
you know,
okay?
she says she's her friend and then her actions say differently.
I talked to her about what Kristen had done and Angie, and she was genuinely upset.
No, I just put it on. Could you see me okay when I just did that?
Now, why don't you say anything to Angie Harrington?
To be friends with someone that opened up a fake account about her, I could kind of see where Jen was coming from in that moment.
Send some flowers. I
to
thought it was
say,
hysterical.
okay, if you're really my ride or die and my friend, why are you continuing a friendship with someone that opened up fake accounts with me?
If you know somebody
Here, bring
did
yourself.
something so
Come here.
up and evil to me and my family.
Come here. I don't look on the camera, asshole. Sorry, guys.
That's what I need to
Get down. Sorry, I knew she was going to do that.
To
Oh my god, what happened?
be friends with Angie,
frozen.
want to continue to bring her around.
Ah,
Go be
she
friends
messed
with
me up.
her at lunch somewhere else, but stop bringing
I know,
her
guys.
around the friend group because you know the pain her and her family has caused Jen and Lisa.
She talks out of both sides of her mouth a lot. Like
I'm gonna
Heather's
kill this cat.
constantly like, I'm Jen's friend.
Get
then
down.
saying other things behind
Get
Jen's
down.
back.
You're gonna be friends with me?
Oh, I'm
You're
sorry.
gonna be
Come
friends
here.
with Angie Harrington. I would say, are you for real?
Jen's basically asking Heather, be the friend you keep saying you're being. It's I don't even really think it has to do with a person or anything else. I think it literally
Fix my
is
camera
like,
and try to do
you
it.
keep telling me you're my friend. Don't tell me you're my friend. Show me. This is one thing you can do
Oh, there I am.
that like it's clear cut and
Right.
dry right in front of us. I've never
Oh,
exacted
come on.
ultimatums
Come here.
with any
Stop
of my
coming over
friends.
here.
Charge situations. It feels
Hold on, guys. I gotta fix the camera.
dramatic and it feels like
Come here. Come
this
here.
is not the line in the sand I
Come
want to draw,
here.
but like
Come here.
I'm not gonna back down
My little
either.
mouse.
It just
Yeah.
seems stupid.
Come here. Okay. Well, that's done. Now, my cat's crazy. So, come here, crazy. All right. So basically, what Lisa and Jen Barlow, or Lisa, Heather and wait, is that still okay? Heather and what's her face? Angie K. I'm definitely on Angie's side, obviously. I don't know, but she's literally like she's knocking over my stuff. And come here. Come here. She wants to go out. Anyway, okay. Is she scared? No. Can you hear me? You can't hear me or see me? Uh-oh. Let me know if you can hear me again. Uh-oh. Just come here. You can't. Oh my god. Let me know if you can hear me. I don't want to do too much more. Let me see. Oh, crap. Let me see if my volume's up. Can you hear me or you can or no? I said you can't. I know it said you couldn't see me, but all right, let me see. I don't see if I can see myself. Sorry guys, I don't know what the hell's going on. I know that my camera messed up, but I didn't know.
I got new people on
I didn't know that I lost my
and oh my gosh,
sound.
the director.
Oh, you can hear me. Oh. Never mind, guys. Don't listen to me. I thought that. Never mind. Okay. So now I can hear me. There we go. All right. So again, not on Angie. I mean, not on Heather's side. What am I saying? I'm all freaked up now. Okay. Literally, I'm on Angie's side. I am not on Jen Shah's side. I'm on Heather's side only because of Jen Shah. I mean, I agree with her that well, no, because she gave her an ultimatum. Yeah, I don't know. See, Heather just gets on my nerves. I keep saying that. We keep saying she's different. It is the third season curse. She's screwing up. Man, this camera's off. Okay. Sorry, I'm all over the place. This is retarded. I will get it together, even though there's only 20 minutes left. So with Salt Lake, I feel like when we lose Jen, we're gonna lose this annoying crap. But I also feel like it's the only reason we were really watching the show. And then like this season when she was like had some humility, and she was acting like she was quiet. She wasn't acting like an asshole. I was like, oh, she's fun. You know what I mean? Like she's fun and she can like have a good time. Come here. And like it's a shame that she did what she did because that she has a good time, but she's a good housewife and her drama is cool, but like not this kind of drama. Not the like yelling at everybody and all that crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like yelling and like not taking accountability and blaming everybody for everything. Because like when you go to jail, that shit doesn't work. You know what I mean? That stuff's not going to work when you go to jail, in prison. Exactly. Like she can be fun, and as much as I keep saying, it was like rock bottom of reality television. What are we going to do when she's not here? Well, I mean, I guess we'll see. I hope Angie can continue to be cool and stand up for herself too. Definitely. But I do think that this season's getting pretty boring because it's the same shit. Again, it's the same stuff that we keep doing. Jen fights with everybody. Everybody kisses her ass. She fights with everyone. It's just crazy. And I don't want to keep having the same fights with the same people over and over again. You know what I mean? She is a brat too. Like, how dare her act like that? Like, and I'm sorry. I don't know whose like trip this was, but like Bravo pays for it anyway. So what the hell are you people even talking about? Like, I don't think Jen should get the biggest room. I don't care if she's going to prison. I mean, I don't know why people say, oh, well, she's going through a lot. And, oh, well, she's going away. And, well, guys, she did it to herself. She did it to herself. And I don't know. But let's see. I'm going to check the polls again and see who else. I'll check the polls on YouTube and see. There's not many people here watching. It's weird. I'm gaining subscribers, but today nobody's coming into the chat. And whoever's hitting the like button, I appreciate it. But I wish guys would get in here. Exactly. She absolutely did it to herself. Like, it is Friday too. Not that means anything. Friday meaning as far as like I'm not used to being here on Fridays. But oh, thank you. I know, like, and I appreciate you guys too so much. Always appreciate you guys. 3 watching, but I don't see that. I guess I'm one of them. And then I'm going to do Miami after this. And I cannot wait to send you the thing so you can watch it. But it is, guys, I don't want to talk about it because I'll get started on it. But it's so good. Like, I feel like maybe I'm just saying on Salt Lake right now because Miami was so good. And I've been waiting for this. And I don't even want to say it's because of Lenny and Lisa, but it's because of Lenny and Lisa. And a little bit of Larsa too. You're welcome. A little bit of Larsa too. Larsa. See, I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to ruin it. But it's really hard having all 4 episodes out. But yeah, I don't know. I guess everybody's working and stuff today. I think that Jen Shah shouldn't be going. Oh, do you guys think that Jen Shah also comment about this? Or leave it in the replay, guys. Do you think Jen Shah should go to the reunion? Do you think that was fair? Now we know. I mean, I don't think the judge should have postponed her sentencing for that. Like, why would you think you're postponing her sentencing so she can go to the reunion? She was getting paid regardless, and it's not like the money's going to her anyway. It's probably go right back to her mom, I would think, or her family, But she's getting paid anyway, so I don't know. Let me see here. Oh, okay. So yeah. So with the Lisa and Jen, Lisa won all the polls, and with Jen and Heather won. And this was the YouTube one. I'm going to put them all together. But the ones I'm saying won, they're the holiday. Come on. I guarantee you they're still sentencing people in December. You know what I mean? They're still sentencing people in December. They don't, Hey, Karma. Oh. Now, I did say that I was on Lisa's side a little bit, but that's only because of the Jen Shah stuff. And, it's not that, and I don't even want to take her side with Heather, but like, I don't know. They both have good points. Heather's like, don't give me an ultimatum. And Jen's like, but you are, you did say this and say that. And you say that I'm not a good friend, But I know that like Jen knows that Heather is like just an ass kisser and a PUSSY, and that she needs Jen for some weird reason, her validation. So Jen uses that to her advantage. You know? Okay, yeah. Even on Facebook. I mean, even on YouTube, she won. But I hope Angie works out too, you know? I like Angie K. I like Angie H. I don't want Lisa back, but whatever. I want Meredith back. You're on Meredith's side here, me too. You know, and I want, I don't know. I don't think I really want Whitney or Heather back either, but I don't know who's making it boring, you know? All of them, I guess. I don't know. It's like the same old stuff. They're on a trip like they were last year. They're fighting about something was stupid, and Mary Cosby was right. Let me put this up here. What's their names? Are you watching Miami, Karma? That's what I was going to do after this. I thought I had more energy than this, guys. But, Mary, I want Mary to come back. We need Mary back, guys. We need Mary back. I don't know if it's because I feel like we can't find anybody for, our show. You know what I mean? We can't find anybody, but I thought Mary was funny. But I don't know. I guess this is kind of boring. I mean, the show is boring. My life seems a little boring right now. Yeah, and like Jen was funny and all, but like not when you start screaming and yelling, throwing people's stuff overboard, you know? And like, oh my God. Why did you watch Miami? You said you watched half? Oh, wait, so you watched half, like the first 2 episodes? I watched it. I could not stop watching it. I ended up watching all 4, but I'm not going to give it away. But what we're seeing now, okay, all right, I'm going to wait. I'm going to go one more time. I'm going to go on at 1. Actually, I want to go before that. I put 1 o'clock, but I'm going to get off here in 10 minutes. 12:30, yeah, I'll make it 1 o'clock. Actually, I'll make it 1:45. Because I got to talk about Miami, guys. And I feel like as boring as Salt Lake's been, I guess I just made this even more boring. And this sucks because this is going to be this is a Whose Side Are You On episode, which I'm going to put on for the podcast onto the other platforms. And it's boring. And I am going to upload the other ones too, though. I'm going to upload all the ones from the last year as long as I have Erin's permission because she's on half of them. And use them as episodes if people want to go back and check them out. You know, if people even subscribe to the podcast, you know. So far, everything's just been on here. I've been putting the podcast episodes on here and calling it podcast. And that's only for Whose Side Are You On. But because it's like everybody's favorite thing that I do, you know, it was supposed to be a podcast to begin with. Pandemic hit and all that. But yeah, so, and I cursed, so I might as well use something with it. If I get anything out of it, I might as well just put it on this podcast episode. Maybe I'll get a couple of ratings or something. And of course, I'll let you guys know when everything's uploaded. I think you can find me on the platforms. You just can't. It just says new episodes coming soon or something like that. Come here. Come here, please. So, what's everybody doing this weekend? It's like getting ready for Christmas. I'm going Christmas shopping after this with my friend Renee that always shows up in the chat when I'm taking too long. And she wants to remind me to hurry up. Yeah. And I'm going to go shopping. I want to put my tree up, even though it's been making me have allergies, and my phone and the computer are dying. So, yeah, I screwed this whole thing up today. I'm promised to get it together before I come back. I'm plugging my phone in as we speak. I'll probably get up and plug my computer in. That's crazy because it was at 50% when I started. I know you guys can still hear me, so. And my heels on, I just tripped over me. I literally think you guys didn't see that. I felt like my heel just went out underneath my foot. But I hope you guys can still hear me when I plug this in. This cat, get down. I'm going to kill her. Please, thank you. Love you. I keep telling you to get down and you're not listening to me. Like, that's craziness. Oh, it might get dark in here. Oh, well. If it gets dark, I apologize. Like, I just feel like at this point, I might as well just end the live at this point. Okay, I'm not too dark. Yeah, to plug the goddamn computer and I have to unplug something else. And it still didn't stay plugged in. And thank God you guys love me and that you don't care that I'm a complete hot mess right now. But sometimes it just takes me a little bit to get in my groove, you know? Get over here. Psst, come here. Okay. Well, this isn't working. The cat's on my nerves. And I can't seem to get this stay plugged in. But I want to stay plugged in. I know. It's like cold. I would want you to chat if you're going to call in from Miami because we're going to ready to hang up with this right now. I mean, unless you want to call in right now. No, it's not going to stay charged. I let it charge for a while. I would like you to come chat with me about Miami, which we'll be on in 15 minutes. I'm going to do it for like 1:45. No, 12:45. As long as I can get the phone, this laptop will stay charged. Okay, that's charging. And I got to fix the light situation too. But, okay, so screw this. I'm going to end the chat because I can't get the stay plugged in. All right, I'm going to do all that, and I will be back in 15 or 20 minutes to do Miami, which I posted. I'll post the link, too, so you guys can do that. And sorry that this is such a nightmare. I just don't, it's probably going to die on you. And if I get up to try to, like, find the plugs and stuff, it's just going to be a nightmare. But we can talk about that, actually, if you want to. We can talk about, I know, I was wondering, too. I know sometimes it just gets late too, but I couldn't figure out how you guys work with your time and did I see it before you guys or not? You know what I mean? I couldn't figure it out. But we can talk about Salt Lake a little bit on the Miami one. But I just hate the fact that this is 2%. Okay. 2%. Yeah. I mean, too, like I enjoyed his thing too. Okay, lit. Thank you. But yeah, you go take care of your dogs. I'm gonna take care of this cat because she's gonna have to either chill out or stop all over the place. But yeah, sorry guys. Sorry this was like a weird, retarded one, and not many people are even here watching. Hopefully nobody's like annoyed with me or anything. And it's so dark in here. I gotta fix that. All right, let me go, and I'll see you guys in like 15 minutes. I'm sorry. Comment, like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm gonna do Miami season 5, 1 through 2, just 1 and 2, even though I watched the whole 4. I need to talk about, oh my God, Karma, we need to talk about Lenny. I can't. He makes the mic drop mimic look like a Hallmark card, I swear. All right, guys, I love you. Sorry I'm such a mess, and I'll see you back in here in 15 minutes. Okay, guys.